Friday, time for our devotional. I'm a little late, but I pray you all had a great Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is always a fun time kicking off our holidays, and gathering with family and friends doesn't always go well. Especially been challenging since the pandemic. Families have broke up because I got the shot, I didn't get the shot. And families break up. And now this month, it's been the election. And people breaking up families because who you vote for, who you didn't vote for. And families are just being broken up. And yet the holidays is supposed to be a time to gather with family and friends. And one of the old classic Christmas movies I enjoy is Home Alone. Maybe you enjoy that too. Yeah, I like slapstick comedy. But there's a little segment of the show that I think is very powerful. Keven is sitting in church next to his neighbor. He was afraid of him. He was fearful of him. But they had this conversation. And his neighbor's watching his granddaughter, and he's talking to him, and he's saying, I can't go talk to my son. I can't see them at Christmas time because we had some words in the past, and they haven't made up for those words. And Keven just keeps telling him, well, call him. You know, why wait? Why keep delaying? Make the phone call. Call. And it reminded me of what God says when we have broken relationships. In the holidays, it's really hard. But maybe we need to do what God says. It says, if you come into the church, here's exactly what it says. So if you're about to place your gift on the altar, and remember that someone is angry with you, leave your gift there in front of the altar. Make peace with the person, then come back and offer your gift. Sometimes we need to make that. Whether we're the offended or the offender, we need to reach back out and make peace. Time does not heal broken relationships. Just letting things cool down doesn't always work. But sometimes we need to take the initiative and make those calls. We need to reach out. Because in the midst of that trouble, and especially in the holidays, it's tough. So I just want to encourage us in those relationships and to reach out. Here's some scriptures that might be helpful. To worry yourself to death with resentment would be foolish, senseless thing to do. You guys, Job 5:2. And how about this one? You're only hurting yourself when you're angry. Job 18:4. So I just want to encourage you. You watch that movie, Home Alone, and at the very end, Kevin's looking out the window, and what does he see? He sees his neighbor. He sees the neighbor picking up his granddaughter, hugging his granddaughter, reaching his arms around his son and his daughter-in-law, and having that great time, that reunion. So I want to encourage you. This might be a hard time, whether it's a pandemic, whether it's who we voted for, or whether it's words of the past that's broken a relationship. There's nothing better than to reach out during the holidays and mend that broken relationship. I just want to encourage you. I pray you had a great Thanksgiving. I pray we're going to have a great Christmas. That God bless you. Take care. Enjoy yourself this weekend. I'll see you Sunday. We're going to have a great time in God's Word. But I want you to know I love you. We're going to have a great time. I'm enjoying my Taco Bell leftovers from Thanksgiving. God bless you guys. See you Sunday.